infrastructural landscape is set to undergo a radical shift as the government seeks to implement its ambitious development agenda. This is reflected in projects that impact air and land transport, as well as river and ocean development. First up is the upgrade of the Lethem aerodrome to a regional airport. This project has been initiated to take advantage of the demand for international travel and trade with Brazil, Suriname, and the Caribbean. It also seeks to boost business and ecotourism in the Rupununi. Government will also be upgrading the 120 airstrips across the country, which will enable ease of travel, greater access to services, and support the tourism, trade, and health sectors. Over to land transport, the government's main objective is to link the hinterland with the coastland via a robust road network. A major land project is the establishment of the East Bank East Coast Demerara Road linkage. The feasibility study has been executed with Phase 1 expected to stretch from Ogle to Higgs Bosch Eccles. Phase 2 will link Eccles to Diamond, and Phase 3 will link Guyana's two international airports, namely the Chedi Jagan and Eugene F. Correa International Airports. This opens lands for the establishment of major hotels along these links. Plans are afoot to construct a new Demerara Harbour Bridge. To achieve this, the administration has asked for expressions of interest for companies both locally and internationally. The bridge will stretch from Lagrange to Nandi Park. It will be a fixed high-span bridge featuring 4 lanes of traffic. The new bridge will feature 6.6 kilometers of additional road links to be provided mainly to the western banks of the Demerara River to connect the road network. A new 4-lane highway on the west bank of Demerara will stretch from the new harbour bridge to Parika on the east bank of Essequibo. It is anticipated to open thousands of acres of land for agriculture, light manufacturing, tourism, and housing developments. The 4-lane highway will make way for the construction of another road from Parika to Bartica, Region 7. The 56-kilometer road will run from Del Ponte east bank of Essequibo through Monkey Jump before ending at Bartica by way of a 700-meter bridge across the Essequibo River. At Goshen, a roadway will also be constructed to free and easy on the west bank of Demerara, creating an alternative route to the existing roadway from the Demerara Harbour Bridge to Parika. This road will link Region 3 to Region 7 and will support the mining, forestry, and tourism sectors. The Linden Lethem Road, which is 454 kilometers of unpaved gravel road, will be transformed to an all-weather surface and include the reconstruction of all the bridges to international standards. This will create massive opportunities to move container cargo from the landlocked northern states of Brazil. It will also see the opening of thousands of acres of undeveloped lands of massive agro-processing and non-traditional crops such as soya and corn. Overland links to eco-ranches and pristine rainforests to propel our exploding tourism economy will also be created. The possibility of a railway parallel to the corridor is also being explored. Additionally, the Soesdijk-Linden Highway, which links Georgetown with the mining town of Linden, will be upgraded. Settlements are strong along both sides of the road, and this improvement will facilitate internal trade among communities and faster communication. Other major road linkages will be the Linden to Kokwani Road upgrade and the Kokwani to Oriala Road link, with a project spanning 105 kilometers and 90 kilometers respectively. This will create opportunities for quarrying, mining, plantation agriculture, and forestry. The Kurupukari Bridge is also part of the Linden-Mabura development package. It is envisioned to be an elevated, long-span concrete bridge which will complete connectivity by bridging our main waterways. It replaces a pontoon with uninterrupted travel for persons between regions 9 and 10 and even further into Brazil. The bridge is a key element along the corridor to support the movement of cargo from Brazil to our intended deep water port in Region 6. Meanwhile, the Amila Road will be resuscitated to facilitate the 165 megawatt hydropower plant. Also on the cards is the construction of a new bridge at Wismer, Linden. The feasibility study and detailed designs are done, and this precast concrete girder 2-lane bridge will span 220 meters with 500 meters of road approaches that connect the bridge to the Soesdijk-Linden Highway and the Linden-Lethem Road. The East Coast Demerara Railway Embankment Road is another thoroughfare set for major upgrades spanning 18.5 kilometers from Sherry Street to Enmore. This roadway will serve as an alternative route to the east coast of Demerara. The project seeks to achieve structural enhancements of the road to support heavy-duty vehicles, improve pavement condition, road safety, and performance of key junctions. On the main road, the highway is to be further extended from Belfield to Rosignol, West Berbice. Consultations are ongoing for the final design of the Quarantine River Bridge. A flat bridge will lead from Guyana to Long Island, where a road will be built to connect to the Surinamese side, which will feature a high-span bridge to allow for maritime traffic. This project will unlock a host of economic possibilities between Guyana and Suriname. The proposed site will provide a platform for free trade between the countries. On the cards for river and ocean development are the construction of a new stellene at Parika and the construction of a deep water port in Region 6. Phased development of the Parika stellene enables continued operation during construction and includes a terminal building, vehicle marshalling shelter, and a commercial building. The deep water port in Region 6 will connect to the Linden Lethem Road and will facilitate international shipping. Additionally, the dredging of the Demerara River channel will enable larger ocean-going vessels to enter Port Georgetown and support the shore-based activities of the oil and gas sector. There are also plans to modernize the fleet of ferry vessels to reduce travel time and boost trade. The government's infrastructural development plan is aimed at facilitating the growth of Guyana's green and blue economies.